It was the first day of school. I had asked my students to draw their life on the board. Most kids drew their houses, some drew their families. But one girl drew a hospital bed, a grave, and two people walking away. I was shocked. What had happened to her? Why was she so sad? When she showed me her drawing, my heart broke. I realized she didn't have a family. She was alone. Hi, everyone. Welcome back to our channel. Today we are sharing a touching story about a teacher and her student. A teacher noticed one of her students was drawing a sad picture. She waited until the end of the day to ask him about it. "What are you drawing?" I almost said. "You can't draw that," I almost said. It was the first day of school, and I had asked my students to draw their life on the board. The room buzzed with excitement. One boy drew a big, beautiful house. Another sketched his smiling family. Some drew cakes, pets, and video games. The classroom was filled with laughter and claps. Then a quiet little girl slowly stood up. She walked to the board, gripping the chalk tightly. First, she drew a small boy lying in a hospital bed. Then she drew a grave above him. The room went silent. Then she drew two tall people walking away from a small child. Finally, she drew herself standing all alone, tears streaming down her face, and below it she wrote, "I am alone." In that moment, my heart broke. I understood. She had lost her little brother. The two people were her parents, and they had left her behind. As a teacher, I knew I couldn't let her feel alone. So I did something. I walked up to her, gently wrapped my arms around her, and whispered, "From today, you are not alone. This classroom, this is your family." She looked up at me with tearful eyes and nodded. That day, I learned that sometimes a kind word and a warm embrace are all it takes to make a child feel loved. If you believe every child deserves love, drop a heart in the comments and subscribe. Now watch this video, touching story about a girl who drew a perfect ending for her family, or have a look at this video, heart-touching story of a homeless girl who just wanted to be loved.